Thank you very much, my senior and my boss, Mr. George. This is a great opportunity that you once again gave unto me to speak on behalf of the comrades. I count it as a good position. Thank you very much for this great opportunity. And to make sure that all our protocols have been observed, His Excellency, the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of Kenya, Mr. President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Deputy President and the Deputy Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Mr. William Samoei Ruto, other government officials, senior, dear fellow comrades, and all other positions which are around. My names are Edwin Kimathi Mwirichia. I came here to speak about some of the challenges that you are facing, we as comrades and as learners. So I want to speak first concerning this thing that you are calling BBI. Now, this thing that you are calling BBI, we have positions being created now and then. But now, I have a question unto our government of Kenya. Where is the pay? Where is the pay? How shall we salarize these people that are working in Kenya now? Really, how will it be? Now that the government is not able to consider the students that are learning, they are increasing the fees. How are we going to get the salary for these people? But now, I want to make an assumption that the cash is there. But then, why paralyze the same person who was to sign for this thing that you are calling BBI? BBI itself is meaning Building Bridges Initiative. But I wonder, as a Kenyan and as a comrade, now that it is Building Bridges Initiative, really, it is not able to unite three people in Kenya. That is Uhuru Kenyatta, William Samoei Ruto, and the former Prime Minister, Mr. Raila Amolo Odinga. Surely, how will it be able to unite all Kenyans, that it is expected to bring together all tribes together in unity, and it is not yet able to unite three? Really, how shall that work? Why can't our government consider learners? Why really can't our government consider learners than these things that we are calling BBI, creating such opportunities? Now in Kenya, now that we have such very many opportunities being created, I want us to consider countries such as India. Go back to that lad. I think India has got several states, and their leadership is quite different and better, performing very well, excellently, with a lot of unity and truth, faithfulness to the citizens that are there. If we come in the background and in the truth, I will come to realize, or we have come to realize, that one member of parliament in India is representing about 3 constituencies that are represented in Kenya. It really becomes a matter. It really becomes a funny situation that our one member of parliament in Kenya cannot be able to represent his people in the right manner, cannot even be able to represent the grievances in the parliament. No confidence. We are really getting challenged. We are really getting challenged. That means in India, or this is what I mean, in India, 3 constituencies can be heard or represented by 3 members of parliament of Kenya. Kenyans, dear fellow comrades, I think it is our time to open up our eyes. It is our time to open up our eyes with great knowledge and thinking, so that we cannot continue getting such trouble. In real sense and matter, in the current situation, Some comrades and some families cannot even make to afford the so-called 16,000. It is really a challenging matter. It is really becoming very serious. When you come to the background, there is no single comrade who is paid fees worth 16,000. Go to some universities, like Laikipia and others, many, they are paying up to 40,000 per semester. Now the government is saying that the current fees should be raised by the vice chancellors. That means such a university shall raise it. Figure that or bring it into your mind mathematically. It is really serious. It is really becoming serious. Everybody who is listening here. The government now says that it is 16,000. You know, back, the government is just aware that you are paying 16,000. It is a matter. But then, I have a question that people are now listening here. Surely, why wake up very early in the morning as a student in Form 4, Form 3, Form 2, Form 1, so that you can study? And the main passion and the focus is so that you can get government sponsorship. It is an issue now that the fees that are paid by such a student who will get into a university with a good grade will now be equal to that paid by a parallel student. It is a matter. Come back to the ground. Dear Kenyans and comrades, consider a lawman's child and such senior government officials' children. Their children are the same that are studying abroad, huko majuu. And once they are over with their studies, they come back to Kenya. They vie for seats, positions. Automatically we vote them. It is an evil. It is seriously, very serious. They can't consider. They have to know that we have some Kenyans who cannot even afford for their whole day's meal. Others are getting it hand to mouth. I think it is our time to open our eyes. And I would like to say directly, without any fear of contradiction, that our government is becoming so unconstitutional. It is seriously becoming barbaric, obnoxious, evil, and immoral. It is our right, and it is in the Constitution, that our right should be adhered into. The government itself is causing consternation. It is causing discomfiture. It is causing discomposure. It is bringing people into valueless. Surely, it is causing such discomfiture unto the spirits of the parents, spirits, and learners' spirits. This one I say it without any fear of contradiction. Therefore, I wish to say that we ought not to allow, we shall not accept, we shall not allow, we must not at all allow this to happen here. And I wish to say it directly, that it is very true that our constitution can't be changed. It cannot be improved. First of all, let us implement this one first. But now, it becomes very much unfortunate that when God wants to destroy a country, sometimes He makes our leaders become very much confused and so impervious to reason. Seriously, they become so impervious to reason. And surely, I hope this one is not taking place and action in our country, Kenya.